To the far east lies Zipangu, a land brimming with golden palaces and sparkling jewels. Kublai Khan, ruler of the Mongol Empire, sent a large army there, but the warriors of Zipangu used miraculous stones to put up a strong defense. The Travels of Marco Polo. Hello everybody, my name is Ryan, and this is my first playthrough of Nioh.
Amrita.
Hope you enjoy.
Some call it a miraculous stone. The Philosopher's Stone. The Queen of England remains locked in combat. With Spain, the country where the sun never sets, for control of the entire world. Her forces weakening with every battle. The Queen and her inner circle turn to divination and alchemy, hiring pirates like us to find Amrita for them. With that power, they managed to defeat the invincible Spanish Armada. But now it seems they want to keep their methods a secret.
Okay, so we're a hired pirate for England, hired by the Queen, and it's an invasion by Spain. The Tower of London is an imposing fortress built by King William I in order to keep London safe. It has since gone on to be used as a prison for traitors and execution grounds for criminals. Londoners believe that if the many crows living within its walls were to abandon it, the tower would collapse and London itself would be destroyed. So if we're a hired pirate, at least that's what I gathered. I'm guessing the narrator there is the main character. That's just my guess. I'm curious as to why we are in prison in London. Interesting, but I guess we'll find out. I will say I have played the intro before of this game. I played just this prison. I've gotten to end of the prison and then I stopped playing and never went back. I don't know why, but for some reason I wanted to come back and maybe try again, you know, maybe create a little YouTube series with it. And since I have only gotten past this prison, I figured maybe I'll share the series on YouTube, share my first experience with it. I know a lot of people enjoy seeing people's first playthroughs of games. I know that's one of my enjoyments. I enjoy watching other people play games for the first time, so I figured I'd share my first experience with this game. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Death comes for you.
It seems death won't stop chasing me.
April 1598, Tower of London, England. Can I talk to you? I don't even know. Alright. I kind of forget a lot of what I did last time, so it'll be kind of like doing this first part for the first time again.
I should have run when I had the chance.
X is to run.
What are you doing?
Oh, jeez. Should I get like a weapon first? Or? Okay. do no damage, which is good. Dungeon key and a bastard sword. Okay, well that will open these doors. The man with the guardian spear. Escape the Tower of London. Okay, I got this bastard sword here. Lock and unlock. A sign. Okay, so that's just okay. Double-edged sword, originally used by European soldiers, that can be used with either one of or both hands, so you can two-hand it. Straight double blade gives a sort of sense of balance, making it ideal for use in combat. Okay. Attack from behind, 11% bonus. Okay, so there's like scaling. Like, I have played the Dark Souls games and Elden Ring and Sekiro and stuff, so I am familiar with this type of style. So the like the B, C, C, like it's different scaling. So okay, so it scales C with strength, C with skill. I just don't know what it means when it says change to attack heart B+. I don't know what that means. Break / parry. I'm curious to how the parry works in this game. Attacks. Quick attack. Yeah, I was doing the quick attack and the strong attack. I gathered that much. Quick attacks use less Kai. I'm curious if Kai is stamina, but they do not cause much damage. Strong attacks inflict more damage, but they also consume more Kai and leave you more vulnerable after the move. Once your Kai is gone, you cannot attack until it is replenished. On the field of battle, your own strength is the only thing on which you can rely. Take up arms and fight if you wish to live. Okay, dash, yes, Kai is consumed while dashing. You will not be able to dash for a little while if Kai runs out. Victory comes but a fleeting instant. Cross the battlefield like the wind to strike down your enemy. However, take care not to lose all of your Kai and let your enemies surround you. Yes, while locked onto an enemy, the camera will always center on the enemy. The enemy's health and Kai will also be displayed. Oh, it's interesting that the enemy's Kai, I guess stamina, is also displayed. That's interesting. That's something new from like Dark Souls. They didn't really have that. They didn't have the stamina meter of the enemy, unless I'm just remembering wrongly. It is essential to watch and understand enemy movement if you are to win your battles. If you can understand your enemy, you can learn their strengths as well. Okay. Okay, it doesn't say anything about parrying or anything, so I have that. And, okay. Okay, I got this. Oh, that's new items. Got it. Okay, that's cool. Okay, dungeon key. Key to the dungeon beneath the Tower of London. Does it say anything else? Okay, no. And just so you guys know, I tend to take my time. I understand the way I play will be a style that maybe will find frustrating or annoying. Some people would probably like a little quicker style, but since I'm not really familiar with this game, I'm going to try to read everything. I'm going to try to take my time. I'm going to, what's this way? I'm going to try to read item descriptions, because I did enjoy that aspect of Dark Souls, kind of piecing together lore as you go about through the use of reading item descriptions, and I'll also be reading tutorials because I really don't know how this game works. Tower of London Guard boots, Defensive multiplier 3. Okay, so it adds to my Kai a little bit. Put that on. Footwear worn by soldiers charged with protecting the Tower of London. The boots are made from cow's leather, which runs high up the leg, making them extremely durable. And I completely understand if many people don't find my style enjoyable. They would rather just get right to the fight, right to the action. That's fine. I completely understand that, but I like to take my time. Alright, let's move on. I did put on the boots. Nice, okay. Medicine. Okay. I can make shortcuts. Wait, did I find another weapon already? It's the same thing. Okay, shortcut 1. Recovers health when used. This hard lozenge features several varieties of medicinal herb mixed with fire honey. Okay. Affects life and resistance to poison and paralysis. Affects Kai. Weapons mainly affected swords was. I don't know what that means. This, I thought Kai was stamina. But now this is different than Kai. This is stamina is its own category. Affects life and how much weight you can carry. So maybe stamina is not. So maybe Kai is stamina the way I see or think of stamina. But the stamina here in this game is maybe different, because stamina in other games is the bar that you use when you attack, when you run, stuff like that. So maybe in this game it's just how much weight you can carry. Maybe. I'd have to test that. Strength amount required to activate special effects of heavier weapons. So, interesting. Oh, that's special. Like activate special effects of armor as well. That's interesting. Skill, the amount required to activate special effects of more technical weapons and armor. Dexterity determines the effect and capacity of your ninjutsu. I guess we'll find out what that is later. Magic determines the effect and capacity of on Nioh magic. Okay. Affects the power of your guardian spirit. Okay, so my guardian spirit, I'm guessing maybe I'll have some kind of summon. Maybe. How much your skills and abilities advanced. Amrita. Okay, so the Amrita is... it seems that would be what I would get. Like, it would be like souls. Maybe. However, I did not attain any Amrita when I just killed that guy, so maybe not. Because usually you would get souls from killing enemies. I didn't get anything from this guy. So, maybe. Your Kai energy remaining attacks and evasion consume. Okay, so it is the stamina the way I see stamina. The Kai is stamina in this game, but in this game stamina is something different. It's how much weight. I see. Equipment weight. Okay. Affects agility. How agile your movement is. Changes based on the weight of your equipment. How much gold you currently carry. Okay. I'm glad that they have that, because I do enjoy those little explanations. I need them, definitely. Oh, I'm still in the menu. Okay. Tower of London Guard, the coat. Oh, very nice, very nice. It's very interesting. It's very intricately designed. I'm surprised I find that type of coat here in the middle of a prison. Okay, what's it say? Okay, same thing. Made of napped material, beautifully embroidered around the edge. The sword belt supports a bladed weapon. Okay, nice. Very cool. My guy looks really cool. What do we at on time here? I am recording on my PS5, so it only allows me to record up to an hour. So I'll probably do 30 to 40 minute episodes so that I don't cut it too close to an hour, because I would hate to have myself get cut off completely in the middle of something important. Ow. Okay, I should probably get rid of this archer first. I should probably use that. Okay. Can definitely need more of that. Stone, medicine, and boots. Okay, boots. I already have boots. So if I discard it, I'm curious if it like gives me a material or something. Oh no, it just literally just drops it on the ground. Okay. Alright. So I just got some more boots. What else did I get? I'm drawing a blank. Okay. A stone. Simple rock that's the perfect size for throwing. Throw it at enemies to deal damage. Okay. Very cool. Let's throw it at a person there. Okay. Someone in here? Yes. Oh, I got his hat. Very nice. Another medicine. Very useful. Trousers. I actually don't think I have the trousers yet. A hat worn by soldiers charged with protecting the Tower of London, made from soft wool and has a peak to keep sunlight out of the wearer's eyes. Wow, my god looks so different with that hat on. Share the same napped material as the upper body wear. The waist is fastened with cord. Oh, very nice. Look very good. Did I get anything else? No. Alright, cool. We're moving along here. I didn't miss anything, right? I like how smooth this game feels. Okay, I can go up, or I can go this way. Oh. What's this? Oh yeah, I remember this. This is the checkpoint. And like I said, guys, this is my first playthrough. However, I have in the past played this game through this tutorial. So I have gotten through this prison before in the past. But I forget a lot of it. But there's some things I remember. Like I remember that, you know, the attacks are square and triangle. And I remember these checkpoints. Alright, so let's keep moving here. Okay. This guy didn't see me, that's good. I'm gonna sneak attack this guy. Attacks from behind, I have a upgrade, so. Another stone. Medicine and a battle axe. Change melee weapons to R1 and to the left and right. Change range weapon to R1 up and down. This does a lot more damage than my sword, that's for sure. Double-headed axe used by European soldiers. Heavier than a sword, but still suitable for one-handed combat. This axe's versatility and power make it an ideal weapon for unskilled soldiers. Like me. And a runka. Interesting. Instead of the axe, let's try the runka out. How does that look? R1. It's like a spear. It's cool. Okay, so it's kind of like a horizontal kind of split there. This is just a stab. 3 stabs. Okay. Now I remember that there was another place to go up, I think. I'm stacking up the medicine, which is nice.
The amount of amrita we can extract from this country, Kelly.
Indeed, the pirates have served their purpose.
The death of the leader of Japan will spark a war, and a wonderful opportunity to acquire more amrita.
Once tomorrow's execution takes place, we will get our hands on a compass that will lead us to that amrita.
With enough amrita, we could subdue Spain, perhaps even the world.
The day when England reigns supreme is near.
But our beloved queen thinks of amrita as nothing more than gold or gemstones.
We must find them before our nation's rivals do.
Edward Kelly, you will go to Japan. It seems it would be to our advantage to keep the wars alive. We cannot gain amrita if blood does not flow.
Part of me wishes I could... Oh, shoot.
Who are you?
Okay. Tower of London hat. Is this the same type of hat? Yeah. Okay, so I came from here. I wonder if I should drop down or should I just go down? Oh no, down is okay, that's where I was. Nice. Gloves. Yes, I think I still need gloves. Gloves worn by soldiers charged with protecting the Tower of London. The thick cow leather provides protection right up to the elbows. Very nice. Alright, we're getting ourselves a nice little set here. Wait. Okay, I guess I'm going back down. Oh, he's almost out of stamina. Out of Kai. Another sword. Wonder if it's better than mine. It's literally the same again. This is still the same. Alright. Ooh, it's another. Another fork in the road, if you will. So I can open this one. Oh, very nice. Okay, so this is just the shortcut back. Very good. Love that, love that. Okay, got a coat. It's the same one. Yep, same, everything's same. Alright, so I can go outside here, or I can go forward over here a little bit. Got two guys here. Will he see me? Is there like a sprint attack? Alright, I got boots. Oh, I forgot to loot this guy. Stone, another medicine. Alright, these are better. Still same boots though. I guess it makes sense. It's the same boots again, just a little lower. I'm getting a lot of boots. I didn't see an arrow up or down on that, so it's probably the same. Oh, this was 10 better, actually. Oh, wow. Very good. I'm curious, though. This one, when I press it, it says 53 attack multiplier. However, it says 82 attack. So I'm a little confused by that. Attack multiplier 53. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, where are we at on time here? Oh, still at 28 minutes. Alright, still got time. Alright, I guess let's go outside. Ow. That hurt. Does he lose me? Alright. Alright. Okay, those guys look a lot more difficult. This guy's When I press triangle from sprint, he does the swipe. Interesting. So we just sneak up on this guy and get the stabby. Can I hold triangle for an attack? I don't... No, doesn't seem like it. Blocking is very kind. It seems that it blocks 100% of damage.
I might be able to escape from the top of that tower. How can I get up there?
This literally just leads to a body of water. Alright, so I can go up there. Or I can go over here. Shoot. Can I drag this guy? Maybe throw a stone at him? Maybe I can sneak around. Ah, nice. He saw me. Shoot. He's got a big axe here. Oh, shoot. Okay, at least I interrupt him. Alright. Dang, that battle axe is 92. Oh, well, the other one had 92 as well. I'll just stick to these two weapons for now. I'll get the hang of them. How am I looking? I'm still at the equipment load is not bad. Still at A. Breastplate. Ooh. Wait, when did I get this? Okay, now I'm at B. I just noticed that. It's such a much higher defensive multiplier, though. I'm confused. Because, like, when I go over here, like, to the breastplate defensive multiplier, you know, when I go press A and it says defensive multiplier 34. But I go here, attack 82. But when then I go here, it says attack 53. So I'm just confused as to how that works. Maybe it's because of my, like, it's an addition to my core stats. And it adds little bonuses and everything. I'm not sure. But alright, well. Oh shoot. There's two of them. Alright, well, let me see something here. Let me try to just grab this guy. Oh man, they both saw me. Oh, here we go. Oh, the other guy's going away. Nice. Very good. Attack me. Got another battle axe, greaves, a great helm. Alright, it's like begging me to use this battle axe right now. Interesting. My weight didn't go down or up from choosing a different weapon. Do the weapons not have weight? I'm curious. Is it just these things that have weight? Alright, so the weight is above the defensive multiplier here. So where is above this? Okay, there's no weight for okay, I'm still at B when I put this on. That's good. So this one's still better. This just has different little perks. Add Kai +4. Defense from behind. I actually would rather have these little special effects. I would rather have the +4 Kai and the +2 toughness. I don't know how much of a difference it makes, but because I'm not really getting attacked from behind a lot. That's fine. Guard and evade. Guarding enemy attacks avoids taking damage, obviously, but it does consume Kai. Oh, so yeah, right. Okay, so guarding, I lose some stamina when I'm guarding. If all Kai is lost when guarding, your guard will be broken. Some attacks can take a large amount of Kai. Evasion lets you dodge an enemy attack. But like guarding, evasion also consumes Kai, yes. Recklessly launching attack after attack ultimately leaves you standing helpless. Sometimes a warrior must take the defensive to put them in a better position for their next attack. Okay, so just don't spam the attack button. Yes, changing weapons, right? Allows you to swap melee and ranged. You can equip up to 2 of each at the same time in the status menu. It is vital to equip weapons best suited to the battles you face. Endeavor to master all weapons and understand in an instant the right one for a fight. Interesting, right? Encouraging you to understand all weapons. However, you are limited to what you can physically carry. Pay attention to your surroundings and choose them wisely. Physically carry. But I thought that weapons didn't have weight. Maybe it's talking about what you can carry in terms of your, maybe your stats. Like maybe you're not, certain stats allow you to not have access to a weapon. You can change equipment and check your belongings in the status menu. Yes, no matter how powerful the sword, no matter how powerful the skill, you must equip the weapon and learn the skill for it to be of use. Before heading into battle, always remember to check your equipment. Yes. Assign an item to a shortcut and press top left. Yes, okay. So I have 2 sets of shortcuts. If I press R2, I access different shortcuts. Items can be assigned to shortcuts in the equipment menu, giving you access to them even in the heat of battle. Items can also be used from the inventory menu. 2 different sets of 4 shortcuts can be created. Use R2 to switch between them. Always strive for greatness. Only preparation can extinguish adversity. Okay. R2 seems a very important button to just use on differentiating between shortcuts. The Black Tower. From the time of its creation, the Tower of London has served as both home for Britain's rulers and execution grounds for its criminals. In more recent times, it has also become inhabited by a large number of ravens, ever since it became prohibited to kill them within the tower. The reason, a certain wizard proclaiming that the killing of crows and ravens would lead to the destruction of England itself. Now every inch of the tower is riddled with the birds, giving the entire area of an eerie, unsettling air. Oh, it's literally the birds, okay. At first when I heard the term inhabited by a large number of ravens, I thought maybe ravens was like a nickname given to people who are inside of these, inside of the tower, but no, it's literally birds. A certain wizard proclaimed that killing ravens and crows would lead to the destruction of England. Very interesting. Interesting superstition. Alright. Like I said, guys, I'm sorry. I do tend to go slow. I take my time. Where are we at on time here? 40 minutes. Alright, so maybe I can... Oh, shoot. Forgot about you. Oh, my goodness. I ran out of stamina quick on that. Alright, let's check out the Y move. Took a lot of stamina. Ow, that hurt. Oh, that's why, because I blocked his attack. It took all my stamina away. Shoot. Okay. This guy's tough. Great helm. 2 medicines. Goodness, I'm getting a lot of items. Item overload. Okay, same thing, just a little less. Trousers. Oh, wow. Alright, I'm gonna be at C now, though. I'm gonna be at C in my defense, in my agility. Is it worth it? I'm curious. Should I just go full on? I don't know. I just go full on, like, defense. Alright, well, let's see what it says. Quises. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Q says that correspond to the Hiza Yoroi in samurai armor, made from a steel sheet formed into 2 cylindrical shapes. They completely cover the body from the abdomen down to the knees. Part of the armor worn by the armed guards at the Tower of London. Okay. I'll try and see how slow I feel. I know the difference. I still feel pretty quick, but maybe it's like, maybe it takes my stamina a lot more now too. Not sure. Didn't I get more? I did get more stuff. Okay, this is just a little better. Oh, jeez. Okay. Greaves. Still at C. Alright. Greaves that correspond to the Sunite, or Sunite, in samurai armor. They completely cover the lower leg from the knees. Hinges are fitted at the knee, ankle, and other joints to aid movement. Part of the armor worn by the armed guards of the Tower of London. Yes, okay. Not much lore so far from these, just kind of telling you what it is. I mean, a little bit, I guess. Goodness, so many items. Oh my goodness. I'm still at agility C, and I'm almost at the limit right now. I just have a full-on gauntlet guard right now. I mean, full-on, what do they call it? This entire set here correspond to the kote in samurai armor. Okay, so there's different samurai armor words that these things correspond to. The hand portions have individual digits, allowing all 5 fingers to move freely. Part of the armor worn by the armed guards of the Tower of London. Okay. Alright, well, I can't put any more armor on. The axe and the sword. This one's better. Still says something about parry, and I still don't know what parry, how to parry. I would be curious about that. They don't say anything in here about parrying. Where am I on time? 45 minutes. Oh, alright. You know what? I guess I'm going to end this episode here, just because I only have 15 minutes left, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to get interrupted or anything like that. So I'll just continue this in the next episode. And I hope you guys enjoyed the first part. Definitely come a long way from my cell here. I already look like a formidable warrior now. Alright guys, again, my name's Ryan. I appreciate you guys checking out my video if you have. And yeah, it's like, I appreciate any support you guys give. So thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.